to invite a friend to invite a friend. So please subscribe, share, like, and comment, and all that. Here in this channel, we talk about parenting, we talk about breastfeeding, we talk about child bearing, all that. We have a lot of information in this. We have a lot of information on this channel. So you guys, please, I need your support. I need your no, don't go there. I need a lot of your support, you guys. But today I have a very small topic that I want to share, and that is all about leaking breast for those who are breastfeeding mom. You know, after you're breastfed, you can find that after you have removed your breast from your baby's mouth, there is some leakage. You find that your breast is leaking. No, don't go to the video. You find that your breast is leaking, and you find that you're all wet and things like that. So you find that it doesn't look nice. So first of all, I'm going to talk on why your breast leak. First of all, the reason as to why your breast leaks, and then the second one, we're going to look at solutions. If the breast is leaking, then what can you do? I know if you're a breastfeeding mom, sometimes our breast becomes full. Most of the times, because the breast milk keeps reproducing itself, so they become full. So one of the reasons as to why our breast leak, when we breastfeed our babies, we don't empty all the milk. And once all the milk is not emptied, of course, because when your baby sucks, they open up those tubes. So even if when your baby stops suckling, then milk will continue coming out. The same. So you find that a mother has breastfed with one boob, and then you leave out the other. You don't coordinate, because like this breast, they're supposed to be coordinated. You don't do that, baby. I'm recording. They're supposed to coordinate. You first breastfeed this one. After you're finished, you also breastfeed. You make sure that all the breasts are empty, because if they are not empty, that means they are going to leak. So that's one reason. You don't empty all the breast. Make sure that when you're breastfeeding, your breasts are empty. You make sure that your baby suckles all the milk at that particular time. You get me, a mother? You make sure that your baby at that particular time, all the milk is suckled out. The same, and you don't breastfeed only on one breast, mothers. If you're breastfeeding your baby, make sure that you coordinate. After finishing this, maybe for a few minutes, this one is empty, you turn to the other one. You breastfeed. If it's empty, you turn to you make sure that all the breasts are empty. That will help you not the breast to be leaking. But the other thing, if your breasts are leaking too much, there are these small breast pads. You just get yourself some, because if your breast is leaking after you've breastfed, because there are some of us who are blessed with too much milk. So if you're blessed with too much milk, you find that even if after finishing you feel that you have emptied your breast, but then still it's leaking. So you put those breast pads. If your breast is leaking, then you just, after breastfeeding, you put that breast pad. After you put that breast pad, you go to another breast, you put that breast pad, then you close up. I think by doing that, even if your breast leak, it won't show a patch, because you can find that there are some ladies out there, a woman who was breastfeeding, you find that you walk and you have a patch on your breast. It doesn't really look nice. Does it? It doesn't look nice. So what you can do, you just put a breast pad, you dress up, and then you continue. But the one reason your breasts are leak is because you have not emptied your breast. So as a mother, please make sure that you empty all the breast as you're breastfeeding. You get me, mothers? I love you, mothers. You get me there? So make sure that you have emptied all the breast, so that when you walk out there, you don't look ashamed. I love you, mothers. I love breastfeeding mothers. Please.
Issues on breast leaking. You know, if your breasts are leaking, that means you don't have any problem. It doesn't mean that you have a problem. No, you don't have a problem. But what is the issue behind it? You either have too much, or your baby is not suckling everything out. So, as I've said, when your baby suckles everything out, that means you're going to be left with empty breast. So you make sure that your baby breastfeeds everything out. Also, the other breast breastfeeds everything out so that you are not left with anything inside. But once you are left with some milk inside, that means your breasts are going to start leaking. And if your breasts start leaking, that means if you walk around in the town or you're going in the market, as we mothers do, you find that you have patches on your breast. But in order to avoid this, as I've said, the only solution is to either buy breast pads. But even if you don't have a breast pad, don't worry. Just get a piece of a light cloth, just a small piece of a light cloth. Then you place it on your breast, and then you put on your bra. You place it on your breast, and then you put it on your bra. It will not show off as long as it's just a very light cloth. Don't put something which is too big that will extend your boobs to be much bigger. No, just put something very light, and then you put on your breast, and also another thing which is very light, and you put on your breast. But also another thing is, if you're finished breastfed, it's okay. You can drink a glass of water, or you can drink something warm. It's fine. But sometimes they also advise at least take something harder. At least eat something. Don't drink too much, because the more you drink too much, the more your milk is going to be recreated. So after you're finished breastfeeding, of course you want other milk to be recreated, but then you have to eat something also. Eat something light and drink something. I'm going to also talk on those who don't have breast milk completely, because there are those who are blessed with much milk, and also there are those who are I can say they have fewer milk outlet. So I'm also going to talk on how you can have more milk if you have less. But if you have much milk, how can you control it? Because sometimes if it's leaking, it becomes a problem. So you make sure that at least there's enough that can help you. At least there's enough that you can feed your baby, and your baby won't go hungry. Because sometimes we just breastfeed a little bit and then we drop out. So the baby gets little. But your baby is supposed to get enough, and your baby is supposed to have enough milk. Your baby is supposed to have enough breast milk so that your baby becomes happy. Because when they are satisfied, they become happy. If they are full, they become very happy. So thank you so much. Hope you have enjoyed this video. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye for now.